So, boneless pork chop with salsa. And why? Because I'm looking for something that's laying around that I want to use up. So I found a pound piece of pork loin left over from something that I did. So I made 2 8-ounce boneless pork chops, and I go, I'm going to marinate it in the salsa, but not just plain salsa. So what I have here is 3 cloves of garlic, a little Cabernet Sauvignon, some onions. I'm not going to put salt and pepper because I figure the salsa got a little spice to it, and I'm sure it has plenty of salt in it. And put those porkies nice thick in there. Then I'm going to pour this salsa all over it. Cover it nicely. How much is that? Oh, a little more than a cup. And then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow. And in a couple of hours, I'll turn that over. And for now, I'm just going to wrap it up in saran wrap. I'm going to turn it a few times before I go to sleep. And that's it. And then we'll cook it tomorrow. So I'm going to take that pork out of the marinade and put it in this colander just for a few minutes to allow some of this to drip off. And then I'm going to pat it dry with a paper towel, and I'm going to saute it in some hot olive oil, and then I'm going to add the marinade to it and simmer it. So now the pork has been laying on this paper towel, 4 plies I have there. And we're going to put this top side, which has been laying there, down in the pan first. And the olive oil is getting nice and hot. Pretty good flame. I always season everything, but like I said earlier, I think there's enough heat and salt in the salsa, and maybe I'll get some color because of the sugar that's in there also. So I'll raise the flame as high as possible, and then I'm going to pour off the excess olive oil. See, this is making a mess here, but I gotta live with it. I do have a screen which I could put over it, which I'm gonna get right now. Should have thought about that before, but I didn't. Especially since it's moist. But I'm used to cleaning the stove all the time anyway. Okay, let me try and turn this. I'm only giving that a couple of minutes. And if you don't feel like going through this mess, Just put it in the pan and pour the marinade over it. It'll work. So that is enough. I just shut the flame off. So I'm going to remove this. Pour off the excess. And now on a low flame, well, not a low flame, a good flame, because I want this to come to a boil quickly. I don't want to just pour it in, because I know that I will make a mess like I always do. And then I'm going to cover this. Now I could pour it without lathering, by just holding the spoon right there. And the second that this comes to a boil, I'm going to lower it. Lower the flame and let it simmer. So, what do you think? You think this is going to taste good? Well, we'll find out soon enough. I'm not going to cover it. You know why? I want this to reduce. So you don't have to watch me doing this. I will set my timer for 15 minutes. And now that it's come to a boil, let's get it where it's just going to cook easy, nice. How's that? It'll reduce, and it's a moderate flame. Drop more. Okay? So, coming back in 15 minutes. In 7 minutes, I'm going to turn it over. I raised the flame just to show you. Keep it like this. It'll reduce. I had it too low. You can see that flame? This is what I wanted. Now, firm, 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 firm. That's how I like it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what it... Oh, that was my timer for 15 minutes. But I took it out at 13, came in here, checked this for firmness. Let's see if I'm right. Because that's kind of thick. This is what I'm happy about, how that reduced. So if you're not sure if you cooked it enough, there's nothing wrong with doing this. Just cut it. Now, I won't say that is perfect, but I will say it's pink. See how pink that is? It's okay because I'm not eating it right now. I'm leaving this in here and we'll turn it on. So I would say 13, 16 minutes if it's that thick. This is staying in here, but I'll show you how it's going to look on the plate I have no problem eating the pork like this, being pink like that, very pink. You're not going to get sick from it. This is the part that I'm enjoying. It's reduced a lot. And then, I'm not going to taste this right now, but in the description part of my video, which shows everything, which people sometimes neglect to look at, and then they complain to me I didn't give them any information, there is that pork. And I'm going to serve this with applesauce anyway. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll let you know if I enjoyed it. It'll be in the description.